what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talk.
Hey guys, today I am with Liv Morgan. Are you happy with WWE?
Yes, I am. It's my dream job. I love the people. I love the fans. And I love the work. I'm living my dream.
What is your favorite moments in the WWE that you remember?
I'd have to say my first win against Asuka. That was so surreal. The crowd was so loud and it was such a rush. I also love the moments with Ruby. We had such great chemistry together.
If the WWE said we done with you, what company will you go to?
That's a tough one. I love the WWE, but I'd have to say AEW. I've always been a fan of the company and I think I'd fit in well there. And I love the roster.
Go to AEW. Who is the first person that you gonna fight?
I think I'd want to face either Britt Baker or Thunder Rosa. They're both amazing. And they're also very tough. I'd love to go up against them.
Will you keep your theme song? If you go there and you're a gimmick.
Yes, I think my theme song is a great fit for me, and I'm not sure about my gimmick. I like the idea of being a bit more serious and badass, but I also love the idea of being a fun and bubbly character. So I guess we'll see what happens if I do switch companies.
If you date a heel person, who do you want to date?
That's a tough one. I'd probably say MJF. He's a great heel and he's got a lot of charisma. I think we'd make a good couple.
You and MJF date promo.
Well, I guess you could say we've been seeing each other for a little while now. He's a bit of a jerk, but he's got a good heart. I think we'd make a great team, you know, the good girl and the bad boy.
You and MJF tag team match a storyline. What name you choose?
I think we could be a great tag team. We could be the troublemakers. I think we'd have a lot of fun together.
And who do you want to be a rival?
Well, I'd have to say Britt Baker. She's a tough competitor and she's also really good at getting under people's skin. I think she'd be a great rival for me.
If you're going to choose on belt, what belt you going to get?
I'd probably go for the AEW Women's Championship. It's the biggest and most prestigious title in the company, and I'd love to be the one to hold it.
First time LRU versus Julia Hart.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous, but I'm also excited. Julia is a great competitor, and this match will be a real test for me. I'm ready to give it my all.
You and Julia Hart promo.
Well, look who it is. Julia Hart, the little girl who thinks she can take me on. Well, I've got a little news for you. You're in over your head.
You versus Chris Statlander.
Chris Statlander, another one of the big names. I'm starting to think this is going to be a real challenge, but I'm up for it. I'm going to show everyone why I'm the best.
You and Chris Statlander promo.
So you're the one who thinks they can beat me, huh? You think you're so tough, but I'm not afraid of you. I've been through a lot in my life and I've come out stronger. I'm not going down without a fight.
You versus Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes, you're a great competitor. I know this is going to be a tough one, but I'm not going to back down. I'm ready to fight you. Let's see what you've got.
You and Mercedes Moné talk trash promo about WWE.
You think you're so much better than the WWE. You think you're so much more talented. Well, let me tell you, I've been through the best and the worst of the WWE. I've seen it all, and I'm still standing. You're nothing compared to the women I've faced in the past.
You versus Ruby Rio.
Ruby, you're here. I can't believe it. I thought I'd never see you again. It's been so long.
You and Ruby Riot T promo. How use a tag team other company.
Ruby, I've missed you. I never thought we'd get the chance to see each other again. And now we're on opposite sides of the ring. It's surreal, but I guess we've both moved on. We've both changed a lot, but I still care about you.
You versus Saraya.
Saraya, you're here too? I haven't seen you since we were all in the Riot Squad together. It's been so long. I can't believe this is happening.
You and Saraya promo.
Saraya, it's been so long. I can't believe this is actually happening. We've been through so much together. I still remember all the fun times we had in the Riot Squad, but I guess those days are over now.
You versus Masha Slamovic.
Masha Slamovich, the Russian bad girl, she's a tough one, but I'm not afraid of her. I've faced bigger and tougher opponents than her. She's going to be a real challenge, but I'm up for it. I'm not going to let her beat me.
The promo with her.
Think you can beat me? You're just a pretty face with a big mouth, but you don't know the first thing about wrestling. I've been doing this for years, and I've faced some of the best in the business. I'm not going to go down without a fight, so let's see what you've got.
You versus Alicia Edwards.
Alicia Edwards, you're the one they call the badass brawler. I've seen you in the ring. You're a tough competitor, but I'm not going to back down. I'm going to give you the fight of your life.
You versus Dani Luna.
Dani Luna, the Amazon princess, she's a great competitor. I've heard a lot about her. She's got a lot of strength and a lot of skill, but I'm not going to let her get the upper hand. I'm going to put up a fight she won't forget.
Gail Kim. What match you guys like to do?
Gail Kim, the original knockout, she's a legend in the industry. I'd love to have a classic women's match with her. I think it'd be a great test of skill and strategy. I'm up for it.
You and Gail Kim promo.
Gail Kim, it's been so long since I've seen you. I've always admired your work. You're such a legend in this business. And now we're going to have a match together. I'm excited, but also a little nervous. I hope I can live up to your expectations.
What dream like face Havoc?
Havoc, the Dominator. She's a force to be reckoned with. I've always wanted to face her. She's so strong and powerful. I think it would be a great match, a real test of my abilities.
You versus Havoc promo.
Havoc, I know you're the toughest in the business, but I'm not afraid of you. I've faced bigger and tougher opponents than you, and I'm not going to back down. I'm going to give you the fight of your life.
A tag team promo with MJF.
MJF and I, the Troublemakers, we're a great tag team. We're both tough, and we're both a little bit crazy, but we work well together. We're like a perfect match. We're going to cause some real chaos in the ring.
If Tony Khan let you fight any guy in AEW, who would be?
Well, I'd have to say either Kenny Omega or Jon Moxley. They're both great competitors, and they're both really tough. I'd love to have a match with either one of them. I think it'd be a really great test for me.
You and Kenny Omega promo.
Kenny Omega, the cleaner. I've heard so much about you. You're a real legend in this business, and I'm not afraid of you. I'm ready to take you on.
You and Jon Moxley, a heat promo.
Jon Moxley, the Death Rider. You're a tough one, but I'm not afraid of you. I've faced some of the best in the business, and I'm not going to let you get the better of me. Let's see what you've got.
Imagine this, Dominic Mysterio versus MJF. Whoever wins, taking date.
That would be an interesting match. Both of them are tough, and they both have a lot of skills. It'd be a real fight, but I think I'd have to root for my boyfriend, so I'd be cheering for MJF.
If you win that match, what you like to do to MJF?
If I win, I think I'd have to do something special for him. Maybe a nice dinner, or maybe I'd take him on a romantic trip. I'd want to make sure he knows how much I appreciate him and how much I love him.
If y'all two have toxic promo against another attack team partners who want to call out.
Well, I think we'd probably call out the Young Bucks. They're a great team, and I think it'd be a great match, but we'd also have to be careful because they're a little bit crazy. They might try to attack us after the match.
You and MJF versus the Young Bucks promo.
That would be a wild match. I can't even imagine what would happen. The Young Bucks are always doing something crazy, and MJF and I are no different. It'd be a real mess, but I think we'd be able to handle it. We're both tough, and we're both really good at working together.
What theme song come out together?
I think we should have a theme song that's a mix of our two songs, something that represents both of us, something that's fun and energetic, but also a little bit badass.
What was your reaction when you meet MJF?
I was a little bit surprised at first. I didn't expect him to be so nice to me. I thought he'd be a jerk, but he's actually a really great guy. We've become really close, and I'm really glad we met.
You versus Riho.
She's a great competitor. She's really fast and she's really agile. I'd have to be on my toes the whole match, but I think I could take her. I'm not going to let her beat me.
What was your childhood?
My childhood was great. I had a really good family. My parents were always there for me and they supported me in everything I did. I had a lot of friends and I was always very active. I played a lot of sports and I was really into music. I had a great time growing up.
You was in the movie The Kill Room, right?
Yes, I was in the movie The Kill Room. It was a great experience. I got to work with some really talented actors and I learned a lot from them. It was a lot of fun to be a part of that project.
You was Chucky TV, right?
Yes, I was in Chucky TV. It was a really crazy show, but it was also a lot of fun. I got to play a character that was really different from me, and I got to work with some really great actors. It was a really unique experience.
What was the hardest scene you did on Chucky?
I think the hardest scene was when I had to do a fight scene. It was a really intense scene, and I had to really get into character. I had to really sell the fear and the anger. It was a very physical and emotional scene, but I'm proud of how it turned out.
You have own TV show, Live Forever.
Yes, I have my own TV show, Live Forever. It's a really fun show. I get to play a character that's a little bit different from myself, and I get to work with a great cast and crew. It's a really great experience. I'm really happy with how the show is going.
Do you have any social media?
I do have a few social media accounts. I have a Twitter and an Instagram, and I'm also on TikTok. I try to keep up with all my fans, and I like to interact with them as much as I can.
What is your Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok name?
My Twitter is at Liv Morgan Official. My Instagram is at Liv Morgan, and my TikTok is at Liv Morgan as well. Feel free to follow me and check out my content.
You want to say something to your fans and family and your haters?
I just want to say thank you to all my fans and to my family. You guys have been so supportive, and I couldn't have done this without you. And to my haters, I don't care what you think. I'm just going to keep doing what I love, and I'm going to keep making my fans happy. I'm not going to let you stop me.
If you can say a catchphrase, what will it be?
I think my catchphrase would be, I'm here to have fun, and I'm here to win. I think it's a good representation of who I am. I'm a fun and competitive person, and I'm going to do everything I can to be the best I can be.
Do you want to say something before the interview?
I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me and who has believed in me. I wouldn't be where I am today without all of you, and I'm so grateful for all the opportunities I've been given. I'm going to keep working hard, and I'm going to keep making you all proud.